Welcome back, everyone. We're coming off a pretty tight ship in the first map. Unfortunately, Mythic couldn't quite topple the great second half start for Riot Squad, but now we are in Inferno. This is Riot Squad's territory, but Mythic, they get their side choice, and Inferno is, in my opinion, probably the most well-versed map for most teams, I would say. The smokes are easy, the defaults are pretty well laid out, and I think the general knowledge and pace of this map has been relatively figured out for now. But I think Mythic still have a good chance here in the second map, but they really will have to step up and have a mythical performance box.
Indeed. I mean, I don't think any team outside of the top 10 would want to play Riot Squad in Inferno. So to come up against Riot Squad in Inferno, up against elimination, I'm not feeling too comfortable if I'm Mythic. They do have a CT side start. This is a chance for them to bring things into their own forte, their own field, their own control. The same could be said for an aggressive T push from Riot Squad. Up banana they go, but it's Flom and ZNF with the USPs at range, keeping Riot Squad at bay. Flom looking back for the 3K. Instead, it's going to be Katie to come in. Peter gets one, but it's Flom and ZNF really shutting down the initial push of Riot Squad. This is their chance. No bomb plant. 3 rounds should be going their way to start things off. Actually, 2 rounds. Because Riot Squad can buy a 3rd round because T-side economy is OP.
Yeah, that was... You know, this is like a reversal, isn't it? Mythic winning pistols. Like, what year is this? I don't know. But it's definitely the future because they used to never win pistols, Boggs. Ever. Now they're winning them. Consistently. I'm liking this New Year's resolutions of Mythic. Now they have themselves a decent purchase up against pistols. No armor. They're playing a little reserved, which is making me a little nervous. I'd like to see at least one person taking some risks here, just so you don't get overwhelmed in the late round. For now, things go quiet, and Riot Squad, they're looking for that bracket control.
Full SMG setups. I don't think they should have any trouble dealing with the Riot Squad unarmored push. Should be easy farm for the banks of Mythic. The MP5, though, is an interesting choice. I don't know what you had. Okay, Peter. Maybe there is a chance for Riot Squad here. SMG picked up the bomb, though, will fall at the feet of Flom, who will get himself a 2nd, but not a 3rd. Olin, though, comes in, adds another kill. Who's a count? Janji's dealing damage, not quite a kill just yet. Riot Squad still have a chance, but now, with Crashies falling, Janji needs a couple more shots like that. He still needs to pick up the bomb.
Eagle armor. It's a great set of weapons to have. Something about you being on Deagle armor that makes you play Super Saiyan. I don't know what it is, Boggs, but these players can pull it off. Now, this was only a pistol no armor round for Riot Squad. They invested so little, and they've done so much. Now Mythic will have a rough buy here. Katie and Poland likely to drop their SMGs. Everyone else probably going to buy up some... Okay, guys, hello.
Flom?
Okay, that's pretty good buy. But they're up against 4 SGs and an AK-47 with full head armor, a decent amount of use, so the odds are not looking good for Mythic, but they have full utility, which...
You know, it's Inferno. It should help a lot. Riot Squad don't really have much at all. They have a bunch of Kriegs, though. And the Krieg up against an MP5, a UMP, even the M4. All those guns pale. But they're walking to a stack. 3 players positioned on B. Flash, smoke, all raining in. But it's Flom for the first. Traded out by Mitch, but ZNF still lives, as does Calm. ZNF 1 kill, staying alive, goes for the 2nd. Calm not to be found just yet. He's playing like a snake in the grass. Poland's coming in, but Calm has pounced. Janji goes down to Poland. Mythic hit their 3rd round, shut down Riot Squad's 1st gun round. Prime position for a 4th, and timeout called instantly by Peter.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say I just disagree with everything about that strat from Riot Squad. I get the idea, right? Pop flash, hope you get some space, hope you can get the long-range fights with the SGs, overwhelm the B-bomb side while 2 are there. I just feel like it was unnecessary. You know they still have SMGs. You know they still have a decent amount of utility. Why not just wait for the smoke to fade and just contact in, walk in with SGs. Literally do what you did, just wait out the smoke, Boggs, and then clear your angles properly. You know you're not walking into an op. You know they can't afford that. Is that a sign of over-eagerness, overconfidence, perhaps?
A little overzealousness for sure. And I mean, there's no need to really force the issue that early into a round. Yeah, 5 alive, you can get a little more map control, try and get information, find out where Mythic's playing. I mean, even if Mythic don't stack that site, they still do a massive amount of damage. They still get 3 kills and make it a 3v2 retake, which is not going to be easy in any means for Riot Squad to defend. So, just discounting the fact that Mythic did go for a stack on B, which is a gamble in and of itself. Riot Squad still didn't wait out properly, didn't have any information. They just went for a full-on B rush when they had superior firepower. Bit of a waste of the Kriegs, which now Mythic have 2. And they're on par for a solid 4-0 start, potential for 5-6-0, and full control over Riot Squad's map pick on T side, which Riot Squad are quite competent on.
I think this is technical.
Yeah, it is a tech pause. What do you do if you're Riot Squad here in this round, though? You did a lot of damage on your previous minimal buy. Do you go for another half buy, see if you can do more of the same? Do you try the B rush again and hope they don't stack? Do you wait out utility and make Mythic waste a bunch of money? And what's the plan here? I don't concede that they are going to go for a force.
I think the plan is just go back on the degos and armor that you've had infinite success with, but this time have a few flashes and smokes to be able to transition off those early picks that you have undoubtedly been able to find, right? Just continue the economic pressure. This time you're up against a much stronger buy for Mythic, right? They went from SMGs to AK and SG with M4s. The full utility, full kits this time around.
Yeah, indeed, the double Krieg makes things a lot more dangerous too.
They have 2. Yeah, I didn't even see. I thought it was an AK for some reason. Yeah, they have 2 SGs. SGs are so strong, man. They're so strong on the defense.
They really are. They're mini ops that have multi-kill potential. So, to go up against Kriegs, it's never a fun time. Whether you're on CT side or T side. Although I think it's a little worse on T because you do have to deal with the fact that it's a one-tap, even if you have a helmet. But I think we are going to go back live into this one. Indeed we are. Riot Squad with their half buy. A lot of Molotovs, 3 of them, 3 smokes, 3 flashbangs. Triple here. Double P250s, double CZs, and the Deeg on FNS.
Mythic is so lucky they didn't try to take banana control here because Riot Squad had been planning to take it all along. And this is a great call from FNS. Super dynamic, right? Janji's leading the charge. He's kind of the one that's spotting everything for them so they can just continue advancing and continue gaining space without triggering any alarms, without throwing any utility on banana. And they might just walk all the way up to their boundary, and as soon as they're at that boundary, the flash will come out and the pop will explode.
Here it comes. DNF needs to hold 1 kill, but the Molotov will be his undoing as Mitch puts the finishing touches on the damage done by the fire. FNS gets caught out by Calm, but the bomb at the bare minimum will go down. Flom will answer, takes half his health away as Janji sprays in, but just Peter and Janji without armor to contend. Janji doing more damage, doing so much through the smoke, but not a kill yet for him. The flames will force him out. And I think this will be the round for Mythic, but the bomb goes down as a victory for Riot Squad. And any extra kills are icing on the cake. Peter, one shot, looking for the second. Getting spammed, the bomb is being stuck, and Peter will go down. The fuse comes through, but the bomb is planted for Riot Squad. Mythic lose 2 players. So overall, a relatively successful round by Riot Squad.
I would say so. Let's see what they got. This is the first real gun round, right? This time they're not lacking utility. This time they have the op for Peter, the golden gun. They have the full set. They can contest Banana early if they so choose, and they'll will. I wonder if we will see Mythic be aggressive on these gun rounds, right? They've been relatively put. They haven't really done anything crazy. Top flash comes off. It's a little bit aggressive. Golden catches 2, but luckily John G's able to return 2 frags before he loses his life at 14 HP, and things are back in balance.
Yeah, a bit of an oversight by Riot Squad not clearing Porch. Pole unable to spray down 2. He's been in good form recently. FNS taken down low. John G pushing with the bomb goes down. FNS will meet his maker, leaving Peter op 1v3. I don't know. Peter can do it. He has the sidearm. He has the first shot. Has no information on the next 2 players. However, ZNF positioned nicely in library. Flom drops silently on site. Drops the smoke. That will reveal his position. He should be able to cross for now. Peter hoping somebody walks into him. But eventually he will have to make a move. Does not have a considerable amount of time. And he's really isolated in a spot where there's no real escape. However, ZNF has abandoned a site. If Flom goes down quickly, that's a site open for Peter. A bomb down and a 1v1 with an op in a good plant spot. Very doable for Pete.
I actually love the patience from him and the fact that he hasn't scoped yet, right? He's created an illusion. He's made ZNF fall back. Flom is predictable. Peter is too smart. It's Dirty Peak Pete. He's opened up the site. He can plant the bomb. He can reposition. He can reset for the 1v1.
That is so good from Peter. He has a Molotov now, but instead he will be silent once again, creeping around the site. The stealth, the patience from Peter. And now, ZNF not clearing the angle! Peter, what a 1v3! The absolute patience and precision from Peter. Not going for anything flashy, playing it big brain, not being Dirty Peak Pete, but instead being big brain Pete. And the first round for Riot Squad is off some amazing individual heroics from Peter.
I mean, this is his role on the team, right? He's the veteran. He's the big brainer. He's the one that could clutch out these rounds when needed. And then did he clutch out a crucial round for Riot Squad. Things were beginning to look grim. It seemed like Mythic actually had their CT side on lock, but Peter has found a weakness. He's created a vulnerability, an opportunity here for Riot Squad to bring back this deficit and swing things back into their favor. For now, it will be Mythic on a bit of a half buy, leaving just enough money for the full buy on the next. So for now, the job for Mythic, do damage. Try to steal this round away. Keep the chokehold on Riot Squad's economy.
It is quite crazy, though. Mythic had won 4 in a row, but because Riot Squad had done considerable damage in the rounds prior, Mythic are relegated to such a minimal buy in this round. And again, Mythic go for that B stack. It seems that both on Inferno and Mirage, they want to stack B. It just does make sense. A is the easier side to retake on both maps, so you do want to put the retake in a better position. Otherwise, the Riot Squad, well aware of it, I believe now, they're just going to waltz on into A, eliminate the one presence on site, get the bomb down. I honestly think Mythic should just save. Go for exits, keep your Kevlar. No real reason to throw your bodies at Riot Squad.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, body armor, just keep that. The only thing that sucks is actually being stuck with an MP9, because sometimes it's hard to rationalize throwing it away. It's like, it's a perfectly viable weapon, but you also want the M4. So it's like, damn it, do I drop this thing? Do I keep it? I don't know.
Well, he won't have to make that decision now.
Yeah, it's okay. They don't really have much. That's totally fine. They still keep the armor here for Flom. They keep the armor here for Poland, and they will come in strong with a good buy here.
Indeed, they will. The Riot Squad, though, that should build their confidence a little bit. Not to mention Peter's heroics. And Katie's actually gone for the Nova buy. If this goes app spoiler, that's dangerous.
Yeah, I think they're going for the double app setup here.
Oh, that's deadly. Triple actually. Poland speaking boiler.
Oh, that's a volley and a half. Jesus.
CSGO nades, how do they work?
KD. That's one. That's second, almost 4 HP. Easy follow-up for Calm. A 2-for-2 deal. They've traded one in all, one FE. Flom still holding the smoke in. FNS gets punished for attempting something overly aggressive. And Mythic maintains an advantage. The pop flash comes off. Flom is blind, but he still has Jonji locked down. And it's all down to Peter now. The 1 versus 3. Can he make this one work again? He's been hurt. They know he's through the smoke. Still landing a shot. He knows where Poland is as well. He has the bomb on his back. He can plant that easily, no problem, uncontested. But can he unravel the CT sandwich that's inevitably coming?
He has an inkling that somebody's in church. He's going to crouch his way in, clear the angle. If he walks into CT, he'll catch Poland off. That's an easy 1v1 for Peter. There it goes. Calm. Is Peter going to big brain and go through CT? Calm, making all the noise in the world. No kit. And Peter's read it all the way. Calm smokes the bomb, gets spotted, but you have to hop off the bomb now. Peeks in the smoke, and Peter again. 2 and 3 rounds. How does he do it?
Jesus. I don't want to be against Peter when he's in this kind of flow right now. The reads are just perfect. It almost feels so easy for him, right? He's just effortlessly maneuvering these 1v3s. Textbook. He knows he's sandwiched. He knows he has a player probably coming from his flank, considering he eliminated the site player. He knows there's a player in construction. He pushes in. He attacks where they are weak. He catches Poland. He resets for the 1v1. Right? As soon as he gets that kill on Poland, this round becomes so much easier, right? Because now Calm has to contemplate, is he coming in from Coffin or is he flanking CT spawn? And it's a 50-50 whichever way you look. And it always works favorably for that single player in that 1v1 after the 1v3. So this is a mental robbery, I feel. Not only are you swinging rounds that your team should not be winning, but you're robbing Mythic of any opportunity to enjoy this game right now and get their confidence flowing.
Indeed, and I think another thing to factor in was that Calm had no kit. It was a 10-second defuse. If he has the kit, you have to assume he's sticking that defuse. P250, what's the chances you get the headshot? Minimal chance that the shot actually lands.
Yeah.
But since he doesn't have the kit, he has to pop off. And in that 1v1 scenario, you have to favor Peter.
Mm-hmm.
There's no other option.
Yeah, I would have just liked to see Calm not come out of that side of the smoke. Right? Why go backwards into him instead of just going behind it and then swinging the right side instantly, you know? Catch Peter off guard, catch him when he's low out of bullets. You know he's already sprayed most of his P250 clip. He's going to have a few shots left. Why make it easy for the shot, right? Just swing from behind the smoke. Catch him with his pants down. You still have time. He had a lot of time for the defuse. He didn't really need to make a harsh play.
Although I think it's kind of hard to catch Peter with his pants down. He's just too aware.
Yeah, because he wears
'Cause
two
I believe
pants.
Peter was pre-aiming. He was pre-aiming that right side. Probably expecting that peak. Initially, he was pre-aiming the right side peak. But I think since he heard no footsteps, he assumed it was coming left. I mean, that's just... I mean, what do you do against Peter?
What do you do against a man who has two pants? You can't catch him with his pants down, Boggs.
Also, he's been doing these clutches with the op.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a rifle where you have that, okay, if I don't hit the first shot, I still have a lot more to go. It's, if I miss the first shot, I'm dead.
Okay, so
Peter...
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I think we were having currently a tech pause, and I think we're doing a server swap, so we can actually just bring back the DJ. Let's call him up from the source code, get him back on air, and we'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Stay tuned. we're back. Are we back? Yep, we're back. Hi. My name is Pete. My name is 2 for 3. My name is... I'm the reason why Riot Squad even has 3 rounds on the board. Boggs.
Indeed. He's been dirty. He's also leading the charge of the server, 11-4. But I think most important to this clutch is Mitch, though, will start things off. Crashy's looking for the second kill, takes down Poland. And now the A-side defenses are crumbling, but Riot Squad are running it back to B. Great audible in mid-round. Peter holding the banana push. There's nobody to come. And actually, Jonji's just going to hold A. He's going to win. Almost flashed off. That is great stuff from Crashes and Mitch. Excellent team play. B-side's open. KD and ZNF left alone. 4-all is the scoreline. Great answer back after the timeout from Riot Squad. I mean, how do you not respond, though, after Peter clutches for you 2 1v3s in 3 rounds? You can't not answer back.
Right.
And be like, okay, I need to step up now.
We're talking about the first clutch or the second clutch at this point?
Why not both?
Well, this one is a little harder, right? They're on pistols, no armor. I can't blame him for this one, but... Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy that he just pulled that off. 2 1v3s in a row. Like, you hardly see 1v3s, right? Those are so rare already. Then you just get 2 of them in a row on 2 different sites. And they almost felt the same, didn't they?
Yeah, it felt like Peter had control of the situation, despite everything being against him.
But okay. Mythic got 1 kill there. He got an AK-47 for Katie. Should help with the defense. Let's see if they can make it count.
Flom should be picking up the op. Never mind. Does not go for the op. Goes for utility instead. Peter, though, has his op. And there's 3 Kriegs to boot for Riot Squad. Flash up middle for Peter. He's going full on aggro. It's already towards all. So to use B as well. It's a 3 stack to B for Mythic. Will it go against them is my question. Jonji doing his thing over on B. ZNF peeking just over the half wall. Jonji knows now he's there. The flash goes over. Jonji, 1 kill. Looking for the second onto Flom, tapping away through the smoke. But nothing more will come through. 5v4 in favor of Riot Squad as the rest of the team decide, let's hit A now. Katie, full blind, Poland escapes on sight. Nobody clears the balcony, and that's a free double for Katie.
What a disaster. What a disaster. But Jonji might have them... He might have just bought the ticket with that kill. Now they know there's only a single defender towards the B site. FNS needs to decide. Does he want to take the 1v1 here in Banana? Or does he just want to wait it out for a while and see if Mythic pushes anywhere? And this is the call, right? Just wait. Just bait. See if you can bake a cake with Flom's aggression here. I think Flom is realizing as well what's happening. So he's headed back towards B. So awkward.
And spots out Jonji. But I think, yeah, that's going to be the cue for Riot Squad to run their way to B. Flom's here in the cubby. I don't know if they'll expect him, though.
No, he's hearing that. Utility. He definitely hears him running.
Riot Squad have literally no utility. And if they don't clear out Flom...
Yeah. There are actually spots you can plant, though, on this site that you aren't really exposed to too much. The bomb gets planted. Flom maintains... his patience. He's waiting for the right time to strike. Now, this could work against him or it could work for him, but you can see that all Mythic players are grouped up together in Banana here.
Oh, Jonji. 1-2 for Jonji through the coffins. Looking for Flom, the first and last man here. It's the ace for Jonji as he comes alive now. Says, Peter, you're not doing all the work. Give me some kills. Yeah. And there it goes. Jonji salvaged that round for Riot Squad.
Yeah, he did. He really did salvage the round for Riot Squad. But did you see Katie? She crosses it, and she's like, did I see him? And she goes back into the angle for the headshot angle, and she just gets destroyed by Jonji, who is more than happy to wait for the repeat with the SG. Now it's 5-4. Riot Squad have taken the lead, and then a potential 6th on the board here. And the second round lead for Riot Squad. Let's see if they can convert this one.
Riot Squad would love to minimize some of the damage too. They're up against Eagles. They're very dangerous guns. John could potentially surrender a Krieg to the CT side. And Calm might pick up something as well. The flashbang's in. Nobody's clearing Cubby. And Klom will take out Crashies. Poland will join him up. FNS escapes. Bomb on his back. That is a Krieg in the hands of the CT side. Peter still sticking around. The smoke will escape for now. Calm just on the edge, hoping somebody walks into him. Riot Squad still content to hit A. In the meantime, Poland's rotated to B. Here comes Mitch. They've spotted out Katie in the pits. Damage dealt and the kill. Calm still in moto with the Krieg in hand. Molotov delayed, actually the ninja box on site. But now it's a matter of delaying for Mythic, waiting for the rotations to come in, not dying. But Peter instead will get the leg shot of the wallbang onto Poland. Who sits with a paltry 16 HP. The bomb crosses the site. Should be going down momentarily, but it's a 4v4 retake. Everyone's here. Peter, though, do you see the head of
I think he's
Calm on top of the roof?
Yeah, I think he spotted something up there. He's like, you know what, I'll just take a shot and kill the guy at the bottom instead. And, well, it worked out.
Worked out indeed. That's going to be the insta-save from Calm. Keep the SG in hand. Let ZNF and Flom go for some guns, go for some damage. There's no nade, so they can't throw the nade. Get another dozy nade and take out anybody trying to save in the corner. Flom will deal a massive amount of damage onto Janji. Don't think it'll yield a kill. Actually, wait. Is Janji going to survive this?
Yeah, it's landed on the opposite end of the site, so...
Oh, okay.
There's a lot less damage.
Nades and bomb physics in this game are like the two things nobody can explain.
Yeah, I wish there was like some sort of consistency in how the bomb behaves. But whatever. Discussion for another time. This run, Mythic is back. Flom has the op, something they've needed.
For how long does Flom have the op, though?
Wow.
A matter of seconds as FNS sprays through the smoke. And that is B site rotation coming in now from Calm to bolster ZNF. Help him out. As Riot Squad have a massive opening. They've cut a swath through the defenses of Mythic. They're ready to pick up more. FNS goes for the set.
Okay, what was that? ZNF, though, he's still holding it down. He gets one. He gets a second as well, the combo. But that still leaves Riot Squad with a man up off of FNS's double kill. And Janji's kill as well. And Janji's smoke has made this so awkward here for Mythic.
And here comes another save from Mythic, although I think Janji's going to go for the hunt. The flash would indicate that, but instead he will hold for now as Katie's holding his angle. No way for Janji to really escape without getting shot. Oh, she spotted Janji. He's spraying. Down he goes. It's a good bit of damage dealt. Confidence booster, maybe. Consolation frag, at best. Peter swaps to the AK as Mitch picked up an op. And now, okay. Bit of miscomms there. Peter going for the hunt. Spots out Katie. Will tuck his way into tree to avoid getting destroyed. Oh, that's such a smart nade from Katie, though, at the end. Brilliant. Knows there's damage from the bomb. Chucks it into the only place Peter could be. Great stuff.
Yeah, Calm just runs out in the open. That's... you're blind.
If I can't see them, they can't see me.
Now Flom looking to regain his confidence, and he's a double kill. He is, I'll just say right now, he is not having a good time playing Banana Boggs. He is not even playing the game. He's just been spectating his team this entire time. Oh man, that has to be frustrating, dude. That has to be frustrating.
Wait, Riot Squad have a double up set up on T side Inferno. Mitch has picked up the secondary op. And they're going to wrap on. Once again, Riot Squad have control of Arch, which, as we've seen them go B many times, I think now they're going to take it back to A. FNS leads the charge. Katie and Poland shut down the push. Both players take damage. The rotation to RN. Calm should get caught with his pants down on Banana. Indeed he will. Janji free kill. Triple op setup now for Riot Squad. Mitch gets mowed down by ZNF. The bomb, though, up banana. And here comes the retake with ZNF and Katie low. Poland has HP. Oh! Connects a shot. Oh, there was a chance that stopped the bomb plant, but it will come through.
Yeah, dude, Janji's missed shot almost got Peter killed, and ZNF couldn't quite square it off that. Poland gets tagged. Janji shut him down. The 1-2 punch with the P250 op. Now it's down to Katie, 13 HP. Luckily, the op does not discriminate against health, but unfortunately, Janji will land the shot. It won't even matter. 8-4. Riot Squad continue their spree.
It has been a spree 8 rounds straight, Roy. It was 3 rounds before the server swap. And now, Mythic, with such a rough buy, most likely going to go down 9-4. Unless they can make some magic happen with the Deegs. Riot Squad has a lot of control elsewhere across the map. Apps, mid. Katie will take that bedroom presence out as Crashies falls. It's a good pick, a good start for Mythic. But they need more than a start. They need the finish. That's something they've been sorely lacking since their initial 4-round streak.
They're actually maintaining the setup in halls as well. Find one or a bullet to the face. Katie is able to follow up, or also a bullet to the face. And they are not having a good time in the apartment. It's going to be down to Poland with a single deagle and a single defender. He's in a one and done. That's the one. Oh, a bit of a dance party happening, but yeah, that's the done.
I like how Riot Squad play that together. Because if they go one by one, there is a chance that Poland can get multi-kills. But instead they all dance around, try and force him out of the area, try and bait the shots out from him first. Peek together, get the kill, minimize losses, keep all 3 alive. Force ZNF to save his Krieg. Flom will go for a kill, most likely, unless he wants to save the MP9. He might actually go for some exits here, pop out of apartments and do some damage. But Janji will scope in, and down he goes. I think, though, it's not just Flom that's straight up not having a good time. Mythic are straight up not having a good time right now.
Yeah, it's definitely been a struggle. I'm kind of surprised that Flom is still on the top rank, considering he's died at the beginning of like 3 rounds already.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, you check his ADR, it's at 73, so he's had a considerable drop-off. Janji, in the meantime, is up at 135.
Jesus.
Katie's at 102 for Mythic, but at some point, the round scoreline kind of overshadows individual prowess.
There's a lot of utility being dumped towards Banana right now. Almost the full arsenal of utility being dumped right now. And that's going to set up Flom here for the potential pick. There's still 3 players on the B defenses, though. So even if Flom falls, if he gets shot through the wall here, I'm leaving. Okay, there we go. Something's on his way.
He's repeating. It's good to see that he still has that confidence. At one point, does confidence become foolhardiness? I think that's the point it becomes the downfall. Pride comes before the fall. The fall meets Flom almost instantaneously, as Janji will be there to trade him out. Of course, ZNF will get the follow-up onto Janji. Advantage sits at Mythic. Peter is tagged low. But look at Crashy's position. He's also tucked in the speedway, but Katie will win that duel. Massive amount of damage taken, but it should be enough. ZNF's heard the footsteps. Rotation should be coming in. Peter on the entry, gets the shot, takes another one. No utility for Riot Squad. Peter has an idea of the cross. He can watch CT. 1 kill, fall away. Bombs planted for Banana, and Mitch has a Krieg, and he has a decent amount of health.
Peter, he's looking for that position, right? He's looking for that. Oh, he's in the open. Smoke fades. Katie catches him with his pants down. They removed all his pants. And it's Mitch. The 1 versus 3. And not able to win it. Nice sandwich there from Mythic. Nice recovery in the round. And a 9-5.
That is a good recovery from Mythic. not letting it get terribly out of control. I think 11-4 would be nigh impossible to come back from for Mythic. 10-5 is doable. 9-6 definitely has a much better ring to it than any of the previous numbers.
And 9-6s are still pretty common finishes, right, for halves on Inferno.
Yeah, regardless of side, it seems to flip-flop a lot, regardless of the level of play. So to see a 9-6 CT half, or a 6-9 CT half, as the case may be, isn't all too uncommon anymore. Janji, he's eating a bit of nade damage, down to 37, and the 5 Krieg Riot Squad play is going to meet one in pit as Calm scopes down. 1 kill goes into lane. His nade might do a follow-up. He finally falls, but not before taking FNS and crashes down extremely low. Poland dancing around. Katie takes down 1. Poland will put the finishing touches onto FNS. 2 kills, not enough for him to get the round for his team. And Mythic battle back, winning rounds on the bookends of the half. 9 rounds to 6 in favor of Riot Squad.
Yeah, and it's crazy to think that the 9 rounds that Riot Squad got were actually all in a row.
Indeed. And how did it all start?
Yeah. I guess that's literally off the back of Peter, isn't it?
It is.
Those 2 1v3s probably are the main reason. Not even probably. They are the main reason, Boggs. They're just straight up the only reason why Riot Squad was able to get 9 rounds in that half. Peter.
I like this AWOD.
Peeks down mid, gets an instant gush. Janji not having a good time, gets instantly destroyed by Flom and Katie, and Peter's left with 4 HP. So once again, Mythic are off to a good pistol start. And these pistols are really allowing Mythic the opportunities to actually get leads, right?
They are. You know, I think it's since the Dren left that Mythic have actually started winning pistol rounds. They still have to do a little more than get the opening picks. Peter is low. So there is that. There are no kits for Riot Squad.
There is one, actually. It's on the body of the player who pushed down mid.
Janji had a kit?
Yeah, he had a kit. It needs to be recovered, but there is a kit somewhere.
Okay.
It's in mid, down mid a little.
FNS on top of Orange, though, will drop a great shot from Katie. Eliminates Crashies. Poland will take out FNS. Bomb goes down. The kit has been recovered, but it's a 5-member hold from Mythic. Riot Squad should not have too much of a chance in this one. I actually like this call a lot to keep the armor up on Mitch, because Riot Squad are going to go for a force. That means Mitch can get a helmet for 350, have himself an SMG, and be more than golden moving forward into the next round.
I think that he could take a single point of damage in that round.
That is a very interesting statistic.
Yeah, they're all literally going to get discount head armor here. And that's actually going to help their economy immensely.
Oh, indeed it will. The SMGs come out. There are 2 helmets for Riot Squad. 3 CZs, the Scout on Pete, and the SMG on Mitch. 3 nades, 4 nades. The nades could do a massive amount of damage against Mythic. And here comes one down middle. Does a bit of damage to Calm. Actually chips him down a decent amount.
Not bad. Almost 1/3 of his health.
That's a little over a quarter.
Right, and that actually allows the Scout to one-tap him now. So that's in itself a really good little bonus. Now, what I'm scared of is that Mythic play this round so slow, and they just get tagged down and harassed down so much that by the time they commit to sight, they just get destroyed. Oh, there's a double nade. That's the first. Calm. Yes, he's died from nades. He hasn't even seen a single player yet. Poor man. Give him a break.
That's real unfortunate for Calm. Great bit of nade work from Riot Squad. However, unfortunately for them, it didn't do any damage to anybody else. Janji, though, will take a spray from ZNF. Molotov's now going to rain into B. Rotations coming in. Mythic do have the time to run it back to A. Might be the better option. Janji getting up close and personal, sprays in. We'll fall away for now. Flashes, final smokes, and utility coming in before Mythic push. FNS on boost. 1 kill. Looking for the second. Not able to get it. The advantage still sits, but only for a minute before Peter is eliminated by Katie. Nate should finish John G, but not before. He kills Katie. Now it's a 2v2. The kit is down on site on the body of Peter. Both Mitch and Crashies are running up Banana. I don't know if they've been heard yet. There is a couple nades and a couple smokes. Now, no more Mitch.
Yeah, it's just Crashies. That nade will be just a little too deep. DNF is, he knows exactly where he is. Crashies. Does he get past his crossfire, though? Flom's to his left. Up, but he just get caught off by it. Flom, DNF, playing that out well. Crisis averted. Disaster no longer imminent. For now, Mythic have a chance to actually tie the game up at 9-9.
They have an opportunity to really build their own economy, too. 3 MAC 10s, grow the bank, put the pressure on Riot Squad, limit the utility of the CT side on Inferno, and it gives you a massive advantage on the T side. You have a lot more room to move, a lot less damage to take. I mean, we saw what happened to Calm with 3 nades. I definitely think that he might not want that to happen again. And as the case may be, he might not want to entry again. I mean, what is that? How does that make you feel when you just get decimated and you see nobody?
I mean, it's it's not a good feeling. You just know that you got outplayed, right? There's really nothing else to it. Oh, okay. Could have been a casualty right there. I like that play, right? Get John G to try to push them into bracket, try to funnel them towards that part of the map. Unfortunately, this time I don't think the stack will come to fruition. And they're just going to send Flom in, right? He's got the B site first before they all fully commit. This is good. This is good caution. Good pacing from Mythic. Now they have the B site. They know it's clear. The bomb transitions. And Poland tries to defend against this 5-man or 4-man.
If you're Riot Squad, do you even force the issue here?
Nah, especially not to the back then.
Consolation kill for Mitch, I guess. Don't think he'll last too much longer, though. Katie, AK in hand, actually will fall. Mitch has gotten 2 kills. Both players did not have a lot of bank. Mitch has picked up a MAC 10, going for the AK. Might not be able to get it. He's jumping around. He can take out a couple more players of Mythic. That's a massive win for Riot Squad. This has harmed the economy massively, but Calm. Good little flick over, finds Mitch in the corner. Puts him 6 feet under. The buy comes out from Riot Squad once again. Peter may have an op. Depending on how Riot Squad want to buy, indeed he will. Unless Mitch decides to keep it. Mythic are actually relegated to double MAC 10s. It is Inferno. There's only 1 helmet on Riot Squad. But still, you have to think the AKs, the Kriegs of the world, far superior than a MAC 10. Oh, wow, FNS.
Grinder. Yeah, it's working out perfectly. Mitch's tag allows FNS to finish off the target quite fast. Now, FNS can't get out, but that's not a big deal. A 3-for-1 deal. You'll take that if you're Riot Squad. Now, they shut down the banana aggression. Now, Calm and ZNF, they have to decide if they're... Are they going to come down in bracket here? Potentially deal with the crossfire. Oh, Peter. He's going to spot 1 coming through. That's Calm. Now, it's going to be ZNF to attempt something here, but he only has half his health, Boggs.
Half health will not be enough for even a point of damage. Only FNS goes down. Everybody else on Riot Squad full alive. Those armor pieces, those vests will be able to be upgraded for just $350, as there was no damage taken by Riot Squad. They have a Krieg now, an AK to boot. Peter now has the op, his weapon of choice. And Riot Squad reached double digits first. Mythic bought down to the best of their ability. There's no real money left for the next round. Should they lose this one without a bomb plant, even with a bomb plant, I caution against a buy. Just go for a force and deal some damage to Riot Squad. Right now, Mythic need to win this round before Riot Squad get their confidence back and get their train rolling.
Oh, wow. They're looking to contest this late after the entire utility has faded. This is a job well done. Johnny will come down the scope. That finesse will eliminate Katie with the nade. A 1-for-1 deal. Flomba's taking a good amount of damage. That will weaken his confidence and his ability to entry. And for now, I Riot Squad is happy to hold the 2-2. Now, Mythic needs to figure out what exactly to do in this round, right? Where is the gap? Do they have 2 people leading B? Do they have only a solo defender on B with 3 leading A? Like, what exactly is going on? They have 2 smokes and 2 flashes for whatever they decide to commit to. And it looks like they might feel out arches, but time is becoming a problem with only 30 seconds left. They can't walk for too long.
FNS is watching from back arch. Oh, now he's going to rotate back. The smoke should cue him to come back to A. Surely he comes back to A. I think they think it's a fake. Riot Squad, they're gambling on this as being a fake. Instead, it will be the execute. Poland eliminates Crashies. And on site, Mitch will have to stand tall, but he's only good for 1. I think it's a save call instantly for Riot Squad. That's exactly what they're going to do.
Ooh, okay, Mythic. They're keeping this one tight once again. You kind of have to wonder at this point, right? If if that half had not unfolded the way it did, how many rounds would Mythic have on the board right now? How different would this second half be?
Yeah, I mean, if Peter doesn't get the 1v3s, does Mythic run away with this map and worsening our third? But again, we can always theorize about what could have happened. What we have here, what is happening. Riot Squad will have enough for another buy. Assuming that FNS will drop a rifle over to Jonji as he has the least amount of cash. Get some utility up. Try and hold things down. There's so much utility for Riot Squad. Only Crashies has a minimal amount. 3 kits to boot. There are 2 FAMASas for Riot Squad up against Kriegs and AKs, but the gun is slightly better after its most recent buff. Oh my gosh, Jonji going down banana! Somebody stop this, man! Tom certainly won't.
Oh no. Had that gone down the way it's supposed to, it would have destroyed Flom. Would have nicked the wall. Now they have the man advantage really early on, and they could just leave. I think that's FNS. No, I think it's Jonji actually. No, it is FNS, sorry. Math is hard. Hey, they're just going to leave him on this half wall, right? It's a strong position. He can always take the first fight and fall off. If he gets flash, he can also still fall off. He does have Jonji with the flash ready to support from site if he needs it. A minute left on the clock. If they don't push FNS off this angle here, A site's going to be so difficult to take.
Oh, indeed. There's still a decent amount of utility. There's a couple smokes and flashbangs on A for Riot Squad. Mythic are burning down the clock. It wouldn't be the first time they've had to struggle taking a site due to lack of time. We saw it on Mirage. I think they actually are going to face down there. ZNF making noise of brackets. It's all an elaborate ruse. FNS, though, gets spammed through the wood on Car. And now it's just Jonji to defend. ZNF holding rotations. Crashies dinks him, but Dink is not a kill with CT weaponry. Now it's a man advantage for Mythic. Here they come. Jonji, though, has not revealed himself. Stops the bomb plant. No. The lineup is there. Jonji gets 2, gets the 3rd. He shut it down, and ZNF should be next in line. Will actually get 1. Going for the spray. Mitch swaps the sidearm. ZNF taps the bomb. Has to go for something. And Mitch will eventually finish it off. Riot Squad, thanks to Jonji once again picking up the round. If Riot Squad didn't have such individually skilled members, though, this could go easily the other way.
That's a really good point. I mean, that individual prowess from Jonji was insane. The fact that he just maneuvered that perfectly around the quad box is insane. So crazy that he even recognized that gap was even open. Wow, I'm so impressed by that Jonji. That was so sick. He just robbed Mythic once again, and it seems like every time I feel like Mythic is starting to get momentum, they just get shut down by some sort of individual play. Some crazy, miraculous, heroic effort from one of these players. This time it's Jonji. Money's broken for Mythic. They have nothing to work with. Not even flashes. Let's see if the pistols and the few set of armors that they have can work somehow towards bracket here.
ZNF takes a bit of damage dropping off the balance. Damage exchange between Katie, Mitch, and Peter. She takes 2 of them down to half. The Molotov forces Calm away. He is low as well. Riot Squad still holding strong. They would love to keep their members alive, minimize losses, and build their own economy, which is extremely weak. But Mythic's still burning time. Flom will get spotted bottom banana. And that should secure the round for Riot Squad. They have the information. It is no longer B. There is no more presence. Get ready for the hit A. Peter on site. Crashes from pit. Crashes. Opens it up. Peter strikes next. With ZNF Katie next in line. Crashes will get himself 2. Mitch will come in and deny the hat trick. The Riot Squad moved within 4 rounds of moving on to the semifinals here in Winners League. It is quarterfinals today. 3 rounds for that semifinal point. And Mythic,
Whoa,
they're back on a save.
I don't know how to feel about this one. I feel like it's definitely arguable. I think both paths are equally viable, but I feel like by saving this round, you actually hurt yourself. Because now it's save, buy next, and then when Riot Squad is potentially contesting the match point or round leading up to match point, you're actually on an eco.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that Riot Squad will be able to build a massive economy if they can keep their players alive like they did in the previous round.
Yeah.
So, I really don't like this call from Mythic.
Yeah,
I think
I'm not a
that
fan
it's
either.
way too passive.
Yeah, agreed. I think a buy, save, buy would have been much better than a save, buy, and then save again, and then buy for the 15th on the board for Riot. Yeah, this is why timeouts, right? Just take them, discuss these things. These are such important decisions.
Wait, there's timeouts in this?
Yeah, actually, there are. Believe it or not. They're very rare, almost like unicorns, but there are.
And I believe there's 4 of them if there are timeouts, right?
Yeah, I think so. Per map, from what I hear.
Yeah, so, you know, maybe taking a little extra time to talk things over. 1 round wouldn't hurt anything. It's not like you lose a coach's challenge or anything from using a timeout. So, you know, I guess it's live and learn. Flashbang's in. John G with 1. FNS with another. John G with 2. FNS with 2. And ZNF will pick up the kill. But I don't think he'll be able to do much more as John G with his bait for Peter. The flashbang will hold FNS at, or ZNF rather at bay. And Peter will put the finishing touches on ZNF, former V-Rio Pro member. And Riot Squad now, a chance for full command. As we mentioned, Mythic, if they lose this round, will be back on the broke bus. No money to contest. Potential match semifinal point.
Peter. He's certainly been hurt. Yeah, he's been hurt. John G gets sprayed through the smoke on the banana control. So that's an early casualty from Riot. And nice find for Mythic. Peter's wounded as well, down to 30 HP. So the early round is going well. And robbed once again. So back down to even.
Crashies is here to bolster FNS's advanced position at the mailbox. Crashies probably will be smoking down to block off the push. Should FNS want a peek, but instead Peter will probably get faced first as he's holding from pit. Mythic lost in translation. Moving up mid now. But the sandwich is quick for Riot Squad. 2 players all the way logs in mailbox. Such a quick rotation. Mitch on site. All he has to do is buy time, but there's a huge gap for Riot Squad. The arch wrap to be exactly what Mythic seemed to be doing for now. Flashbang over the wall off Mythic for now. 39 seconds on the clock, and Riot Squad's going to start working their way up top mid brackets. 1 is spotted. That's the bomb, but Flom wins that duel. Will he expect Crashies, though? That is the problem. He is not. Knives out for 1. Goes for the second. Crashies has to duck away. The bomb is in Mexico.
Oh, God.
That's so advantageous. The Molotov forces him away. He throws a counter flame. The bomb yet to be salvaged. DNF Calm going for it. Peter strikes. Crashies comes in from alt. It's all crashing down. ZNF actually brings it to a 1v1, but look at the time. Peter just has to hide, and he knows it. He's ran for the hills. He just has to save, and a Riot Squad move to within 1 from map and series point.
Wow. What a round by Crashies right there. He derailed that round so bad. And this is what we feared, right? Coming into this round, the 10-14, you don't have a lot of money, and now your hand is forced, and you go for the bot. Oh, Calm, why aren't you buying?
So this is when they go for the buy. It's a good bit of utility work from Riot Squad. The Molotovs to wall them in, keep them pinned between logs and mail. Advanced position from John G, as is his custom. FNS spraying, dealing damage. But John G's just going to hold, have FNS as support. No aggression on A, though. Peter not wanting to lose his op, not wanting to lose his advantage. But Riot Squad have used about all of their utility that caught up. Don't have much left.
My 2 brain cells, Boggs, they're working overtime to understand these decisions right now. Fargo, Mythic does own Bracket, and they own Banana as well. They've created mystery for now. The fact that they've been pressuring mid, yeah, they have burned down time. But the mystery is leaving 4 players towards the A site for Riot Squad. It's just John G. They trust him to hold this down by himself. And there are no fast rotates either. Everyone is so far away.
Peter's coming. And now FNS is pushing mid. The jig is up. Mythic have killed too much time. John G's hurt. He just has to stay alive and get a couple kills. And he drops the bomb on site. The great flash from Peter helps him out. Now the nade comes in. John G with a second. Mitch gets a third. John G with a third of his own. Looking for the fourth. It's going to be Peter to steal it away. And Riot Squad get map, match, and semi-final point off of the back of a really late B take from Mythic. And Riot Squad knew, there's no action A. Why not peek it? Send Peter back to B. Everything was spotted. Great utilities from Riot Squad. Great fragging from John G, who's 1 away from the 30 bomb. And that's about it for Mythic.
I must admit, he's been such an incredible anchor in this series, and specifically on this map, that really his impact is immeasurable on the B defenses. It's insane how much they trust him to play around the flashes, to play around the long rotates. And Riot Squad are now at the 15th. Not only that, but they've eliminated Katie, so things are all going according to plan for the 2-0 here for Riot Squad.
Flom will catch John G on his aggression banana, but that does reveal the bomb's position. It will force Mitch to rotate, but Peter is still holding down A, and Mythic are still sitting bottom mid. Flom making a lot of noise, swaps to the M4, but FNS is not going to leave his position. No reason for him to yet. He's waiting for the push to come into A, and if they do come up banana, will they expect to play or logs? It seems the utility is used A. Peter strikes. 1 shot, 1 kill. Calm on the op, not able to get anything done. No refrags. Flom working with the M4 as Peter holds lane. Apps is locked down by Mitch. And Mythic, they have smokes, they have flashbangs, but they made too much noise. The rotations are here. They need insane frags to actually bring this one back.
Yeah, they do. And Crashy's on top of the balcony, who's been relatively quiet, hasn't given away any sign that he's up here. Hello, Poland. And good night. It's down to Flom in the 1 versus 3. Crashies!
Like this.
What is that? But they're not going to expect Mitz on top of the graveyard, and it is Riot Squad, 16-10. And what a performance it was by Riot Squad. The individual prowess of their players just really came through in this series. And they have done it, Boggs. The 2-0. Wow.
It was a 2-0, but it wasn't a clean 2-0. And I think Riot Squad will have to look back at these demos and work on some things because it wasn't as dominant as it probably should have been for a team of their caliber.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think just Mythic overall has been playing much better, right? They've been really contending. I mean, they limited E United. These things don't happen on accident, right? These things are potentials, right? They're moments of where you see Mythic's potential. You see the level that they could be at, right? But for now, Mythic has been eliminated. Commiserations to them and congratulations to Riot Squad. They have just secured themselves to be the first team to move on to the semifinals, 1 of 4. And I think we'll find out who will be the second team to join them in this next series coming up here shortly. But before we go on break, follow this man and his beard down below and follow me here as well. And of course, your producer, Observer Melanie, and follow Winners League. Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all these socials. We're on there. Follow us. Everything helps. And if you're, as a little thank you, we are doing some giveaways on our Twitter, so keep eyes on that one. It will be for CSGO skins as well as some SSDs for all of your anime needs. You can always put them on there. But for now, we are going to cut to a pretty extended break considering this ended a little earlier than expected. So we will put the DJ back on. Sabrosa will bring him back for the DJ session. But for now, we will go to a break and we'll see you soon for the second match.